The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Mike, good morning, fellas. Dennis, good morning. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. So it looks like what we had discussed, good morning, Ray. What we had discussed last week is playing out. Markets kind of held their own through the last week of the year. And we're now getting a breakdown. Good morning, Peter, Frank as well. Robert, good morning. We're getting the breakdown that we kind of thought we might see this week. We have been trading at extremely overbought levels for a while. I'll show you guys charts in a minute. In any event, guys, good morning. We do have two trials. One completing from last week. Good morning, Deepak, and Happy New Year. Mark as well. Guys, Happy New Year to everyone. We have fairly decent volume this morning and quite a few sellers across the board. If you guys give me 1 second, I'm just adjusting some charts. All right, in any event, you guys can see my bot is up 1455. It is all on the Unirenko. It's the only bot I've got gold and crude on, but according to Dean's ledger, we didn't run anything this morning. And the only bot that I chose to run was the Unirenko. And that has had a fairly prolific morning. For the benefit of trials, I'm going to show you the trades. This will be on the video as well. So 6 o'clock, the bots start trading. No trades until we got our first trade here at 6:44, which was a long. Targets 1 and 2. Second trade at 7:06. Also targets 1 and 2. Trade number 3, target 1 only. 4 and 5 were losers. And trade number 6 is a whale of a trade. So the bots are up, or the bot is up very nicely at this point. I'll shut that off for now. Gold has not taken a trade. There's been no trade on gold. And there has been no trade in crude. Again, I have I didn't run anything. And here is the NASDAQ 1 minute. I don't know if this would have taken a trade or not. I don't think so. No, wouldn't have gotten a trade yet. So the only thing that's taken trades. Good morning, Irfan. Thank you very much for that. So the only thing that's taken trades is the Unirenko. In any event, guys, good morning. Today is the first day of the new year. I have those of you that up 750. Morning, Chris. Happy New Year. All right, guys, let me do what I do every day, which is read the disclaimer. And we'll get on with it. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed, excuse me, on the website. This website is neither a solicitation or an offer to buy or sell futures or options. Blah, blah, blah. Lost my spot. The past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. This presentation is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed in this presentation are mine and mine alone. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and should not be expected to be replicated in a live trading account. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance. Here, we're off. I would expect some freezing. Oh, yeah, it has a trailing stop loss. Yeah. Getting a fairly harsh sell here. Let it settle down. We're at 62, so I have some lag. Hang on, guys. I have to turn the algo. What are we at? 47? Yeah, it looks like I'm about right. Yeah, it scales out. Yeah. So the way that this robot works is using average true range. The bot actually identifies stop and targets. $300 sellers here, guys. If we get one more candle here on this 30 range, the auto trail should break below break even, and then it should start to trail. So we haven't quite hit second target. There it is. So the auto trail is basically at break even now. But one more candle, and that'll start to pull. You got a $500. There you go. So now the auto trail is engaged. Went to break even on target one. Auto trail is engaged. You got a $550 runner here. Guys, target on the downside could be 757. This looks like it's going to get slugged out. Let's see here, 31. All right, let me dollar runner here. This hasn't gone to target yet.
Submitted. Order filled. Look cell. Looks. Target filled. Order filled. Look cell.
$1,200 runner. So this bot's filled.
Look cell.
Up 475. This is the trade that we're in here on the right. I still don't have a bottom, guys. We're gonna get dusted. Still a short.
Order filled.
Still a short. target on the downside is somewhere around 750, 750, 750.
Look by. Order filled. Order submitted.
All right.
Target filled.
Got a target filled on one.
Look so.
Got another algo trade here. Volatility is really high. 740 is what I see. This will go back to even if it takes it out. It's up 150. But the volatility is stupid for a real small stop like that. That's down. Really stupid here, fellas. That's a 15, that's a 30 tick stop on that one. And we're still in it. We're still in it. Could be a monster. I mean, this will basically end the day.
Order filled. Look by. Look by.
We're coming to the 20-day moving average, guys.
Look so.
I mean, I have a 735 target at this point, Lori. 735. I think we're closer to the bottom. I mean, we are really 738, 735. I mean, this thing has an $1,800 stinking runner. This is just bananas. They're selling them two-fisted at the moment, guys. 15-minute target is 38, somewhere between 32 and 38 on the 15-minute. It's been a long time since we've seen a $2,000 runner. I don't know that we get it, but
Look by. Look by.
I would bet, Stuart, that many people are having issues with Ninja. Guys, anybody having issues with Ninja Trader? I don't care who's good. Anybody having issues with Ninja Trader? We're coming down into that. Yeah, one issue. Let's see what happens here. I do have some 60-minute support here. U.S. manufacturing PMI coming, guys. I forgot I had a runner on. I forgot I had a contract on. $727. We're coming up at 770 area. We're right. I'm sorry. We're coming up on the 20-day here. Right about this area, 760. Did we tag it? No, we have not tagged it. The 20-day tag is around 750. 750. Head of Hamas said the hostages will not be released except for the conditions set by Hamas.
Order submitted. Order filled.
We tagged it. We tagged that 60-minute support and pinged. There are no buyers, guys. I mean, there are literally no buyers. No buyers whatsoever. I don't even know how this is here. 15-minute bar is definitely a short.
Target filled.
I've got support here at 61. We tagged it. I'm waiting to see if we break it and come back through it. They're selling the hell out of them here. It'd be tough to want to be long down here. There are some block buyers, 22, 30, 23.
Order submitted. Look cell. Order filled.
They're still selling the living bejeepers out of them.
Order filled. Look cell.
I mean, this thing has a $2,100 runner, guys. Here comes 38. If this is going to stop, it's in this area. I mean, look at the blocks, though.
Look cell.
If 38 doesn't give us a bounce, it's foobarred. I would consider a long back above 61 on that loss of support. God dang. We've exceeded 100% retracement. $2,400 runner. I don't think we need any more bot trades for the day. Yeah, it's brutal sell-off. We talked about this last week though. We knew we wouldn't get the sell-off last week because it was the, end of year statement. Finally took out that last contract. NASDAQ, the bot is up 38.70. We're getting buyers here, guys. Just a violent retracement here. Not big, 21. We held 38 and bounced. We could get back up to 73. Yeah, 3 contracts. Let's see if we fail. I would probably short 42 on a dump.
Order submitted.
I'll pen 2 short at 42.
Order filled.
Okay, short 2. I'll take 1 off at 34, just below the low of the day. It doesn't look. Come on, bust it down. And then try for 93. Come on. Come on.
Order
All
filled.
right, got 1 off. Blitzkrieg is back on. 7,200 on the net negative delta. Fairly big bounce here. So the only way that the bot, Samir, takes along is this is going to have to go a trade. It's going to have to go long. I don't think that's in the cards, and at least for a bit here. Got to break down here, guys, below this 38 convincingly, and we could get a fairly sizable downside move again. I don't know that we're due for a bounce yet. They're still selling them pretty good. They bought 191 back in the last 3-minute bar. We've got 200 plus in this current 3-minute bar. I mean, I now have a 688 target, guys. 688. If you're short, some buyers showing up, but it could be short covers. I have a 688 target. I mean, this is a full head of steam sell. They got their year-end statement printed. We're now breaking below the 20-day. Got another seller here. We're now breaking below the 20-day moving average. I would expect a little bit more fight around the 20-day than this, but they sold 635 in the previous 3-minute bar.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order canceled.
Okay, I'm going to kill this here.
Order filled.
Killed the runner. Not going anywhere. They did by, I mean, it's just a violent retracement. It's a one-time payment. It's a one-time payment all in. You own it. May get a trade. It's trying to turn up. Buyer, buyer. It's turning up. We do, Samir. Yep.
Order filled.
All right. It took a long. Let's see if we can get a target here.
Look by. Target filled.
Target filled. We've gone break even. And now all right, they're buying them pretty good here, guys. Construction spending lower than expected. All right, I'm going to go to targets, guys. I'm going to put an ATM on here. Who's buyers coming in? Whose trade is it? Can I ask? Buyers in now. Whose is it, Samir? Yeah, the bot. Whose bot is it? I don't know that one. Spy Money? I don't know it. Guys, we're going back to 98. I'm going to take a long here. Oh, that was some ugly slippage. Come on, give me that target, you dog. Push. Hang on, Randy. I'll come back to you in a second.
Order canceled.
I still like the long, guys. Yeah, that's the problem when you get those trades,
Order filled.
where you get trades I'm not a breakout trader, so I don't take sells at the bottom or, longs at the top. We got another $500 runner, guys, on this bot.
Target filled.
Here we go. Come on.
Order canceled.
Here we go. I got 6 running. Got $1,000 trade here, guys, on 6.
Order filled.
Whoop. Don't you do that.
Order canceled.
Down to 4 contracts. Need to push up through resistance at 89, and this goes a mooey mile. This goes big time above 89.
Order filled.
Nah, I didn't get squat out of that. Above 89 is our break, and we can go a long way up. Yeah, I never really cared about risk to reward ratio. I'm more interested in, can I get in the trade and get out, with profits. I mean, we got another nice runner going here. Another seller, block sellers came in, 23, 23, and 22, probably the same seller. All right. This 89, guys, this is the key here. This 89, it's going to go.
Order filled.
I just took another long here at 86. It failed again,
Canceled.
but it wants to go long above 89. It's trying like hell. Lower high, I don't dig that. I thought we'd push it this time. If this comes back up through 81, I think it goes 81, 81 half now. 10 minutes should get us to 93. Selling is slowed down pretty good. Come on, get up through 82, 81 half. Come on. Come on, push. There's 80, 80. Come on, I need 81 half. Sellers came back in right here. Small. They're getting bought though. Sellers are pressing again. Maybe back down to 71. They're getting bought though. Yes, it is, Samir. Yeah.
Stop filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
Still like that long, guys.
Flip buy.
Still like that long. But the key is 89. We could pull all the way back to 42 now. Holding small
Order filled.
on what? Oh, this just took a short now. Closed out of the long and took a short. Looks like it wants to flip into a long on the bot. Crazy volatility here, guys. Let me look at the 60-minute. It's trying buyers here, but sellers are just. So here's what's got to go. 89 or 57. 57 takes us to 42.
Order filled.
Sellers are trying again. 57, we probably get 42. 89, we're going up. Pick your poison. Sellers are kind of anemic in here. I would expect us to get 51 anyways. We left sellers back here.
Target filled.
All right, we got another target on the bot. And that may be all we get. Stops at break even, so who cares? Another huge runner. Come on.
Look sell.
Give me 42. Come on, 42. 43. Come on. Give me 10 handles more. You rat bag. Come on. 10 more.
Order filled.
Should come to 42.50. $24. No. I mean, I've been doing it for many years, Samir. But nah. 3 to 6 months. 3 months. It's not hard. No. All right, guys. So it's 10:09. I'll let the bot take one last trade for the day. But at this point, there's absolutely no, I mean, it's just, now it's just piling on. If the bot takes one last long, should get 42.50, guys. We're holding this support again. We're sitting on that support, basically bouncing around the 20-day.
Sell filled.
All right, guys, we're at 4,800 on the bot for the day. I'll let it take one last trade and then I'm shutting it down. It'll have to be a long, but if it gets a long, great.
Order filled.
Yes, Randy, please. I guess I didn't send it because I didn't have you written down. Could you remind me? My apologies.
Look sell.
Oh, Is it 10 o'clock yet? Yeah. Uh, how much was it, Samir? Just out of curiosity. 1,300. Hey, Jeff. I mean, do I see a massive sell-off? In my opinion, no, no. But we're working off the daily has been overbought for weeks, going back to November. We had a brief period in early December, like from the 1st to the 8th, where we weren't in overbought territory. Um, and then we went back extremely overbought again. Now that the year-end statements are printed, I think we're just getting a correction. All right, guys. So the bot's looking to take a long here. If it fires along, this is the last trade I'm letting it take. I'm pushing it. I mean, nobody should be at 4,800 bucks. There's no reason for it. The only reason I'm running the bots because we have trials. But if I can squeak a $5,000 day, that'd be pretty cool. We haven't seen one of those in a while. But the volatility is there. New 10-minute bar. Ultimately, today we're coming to 668. Now, whether we fail at 803 or we make it to 850 and fail, I don't know.
Order filled.
This took a long. The bot took a long. If it gets that target, it's done. Actually, I'm shutting it off. It's done either way. Now it flipped into a short. So it'd be in a short. So I'm going to close this with a loss.
Order filled.
That's the day. It's done. The short looks like it's going to work. That's it. That's my day. It's done. So for you guys that are here on trial, I'm not running any bots anymore. I was willing to give back some here, but $4,300, pretty good day. Pretty good week. Yeah, this is a big trade on the downside. Dang. There's that 42.50 that I thought we might get a little earlier. There it is. Tagged it now. 7,200 on the net negative delta, guys. We're not going anywhere at this point.
Minutes
38. We have to catch the low. If we catch the low, we could break down literally to 638. I have 660. Hate this number, but I have 666 on the downside. Let me take a look at another chart. Yeah, we could break down, guys, to 681. 681. Getting a small pullback here.
Order submitted. Target filled. Flip cell.
It's just a pretty damn good sell-off right now. 665 now on the downside. Yeah, at Gmail, Randy, at Gmail. I'm thinking this is on, but I'm not getting any more trades. Yeah, 10 to 10:30, it's on. So I now have this 49. This is a 49 range, but it hasn't. The 30 range is done. The 49 range is on. It hasn't taken a trade. It's going to get a bounce here.
Order submitted. Target filled.
If you guys like volatility, we got it in freaking spades, man, today. Selling right here. Big sellers here at 49.75. Hang on, guys. Let me put on my guys, give me one. All right, bots are done. We're done. Tuesday, January 2nd is now in the books. So we've traded the last day of the year, the first day of the year. Yeah, no reason at this point. I just get sometimes itchy trigger finger, but it is long. Guys, for the video, which will be posted to YouTube, the bot finished up 4,330 today.